Gender equality.
Gender equality.
Gender equality.
Gender equality.
Gender equality.
Chanting for democracy and gender equality, hundreds of people gathered in Umayyad.
Gender equality is the principle that every individual, regardless of gender, deserves the same rights and opportunities in all aspects of life, be it education, employment, or politics. This fundamental idea is at the heart of an ongoing global conversation, from wage gaps in the workplace to unequal representations in politics, social dynamics, and cultural norms. Gender equality remains a pressing issue that affects every corner of society. The debate surrounding gender justice extends beyond individual rights. It highlights the broader implications for communities and the world at large. How can we bridge these gaps and create a society where opportunities and respects are equally distributed? This is not just a question of policy, but also a call to challenge and transform deeply rooted mindsets. Together, let us explore why gender equality is one of the most important discussions of our time.
Gender equality is often seen as solution for justice in society, but this idea has some weakness. For gender equality is sometimes takes to an extreme, aiming to make men and women equal in every role. However, biologically and socially, men and women have fundamental differences. For example, in physical jobs, men tend to have more physical strength, which makes them more suited for creating heavy tasks. If we push for equality is this area where risking lowering professional standards just to meet demands. I don't fully reject gender equality, but we need to be realistic. There are biological differences and natural laws between men and women that cannot be ignored. Equality doesn't make making everything the same. For instance, women have a special role in motherhood that men cannot replace. Pushing for extreme gender equality could harm the social and cultural system that have been built over thousands of years. Instead of forcing society and equality, we should aim for harmony and appreciation of the different roles as gender plays.
Now, let's take a moment to consider a few critical points. While gender equality is often seen as a solution for fairness, there are aspects of this idea that we must look at more carefully. First, the concept of gender equality, when taken to extremes, overlooks the biological differences between men and women, which can influence their roles and contribution in various areas of life. For example, in jobs that require physical strength, like construction or the military, men generally have an advantage due to their greater physical strength. If we push for equality without recognizing these natural differences, we risk lowering professional standards in certain fields just to meet gender quotas, which might hurt both men and women. Second, in the family context, motherhood involves unique biological aspects that can simply be replaced. While fathers play an important role, women have the ability to give birth, breastfeed, and care for children in a way that men cannot. This doesn't mean fathers aren't crucial to the family, but the roles they each play are distinct. We should focus on harmony between these roles, rather than rigidly trying to make them equal. And third, if we push for total gender equality without considering the natural diversity between men and women, we risk creating a society that values sameness over balance. True harmony in society comes from respecting these differences, not forcing everyone into the same mold. Encouraging women to pursue careers just because of gender equality pressure when they might prefer more traditional roles can lead to stress and dissatisfaction.
Thank you for your points. I'd like to continue by emphasizing that gender equality isn't about erasing differences between men and women. It's about ensuring everyone has the same opportunities to thrive. Let's explore this further. First, while there are biological differences between men and women, this doesn't limit their roles in different fields. Gender equality doesn't mean men and women have to do the same thing.
but it means giving them equal opportunities to pursue careers, education, and social roles based on their choices. Yes, physical differences exist, but with technology and special training, women can also work in fields that require physical strength. So, gender equality isn't ignoring differences, it's about giving fair chances to everyone. Second, while motherhood is unique because of biological reasons, that doesn't mean a father's role is any less important. Gender equality in the family allows fathers to be involved in child rearing and share household responsibilities. This doesn't reduce the mother's role but creates space for both parents to contribute equally. Finally, diversity in society doesn't mean keeping inequality. Gender equality means giving the same rights and opportunities to everyone, regardless of gender. Women who want to pursue certain careers should be encouraged to do so, and so should men who want to focus on family. This creates a fairer, happier society.
Gender equality is the foundation of social justice. Every human, regardless of gender, has the same right to be respected, protected, and treated fairly. We've seen data that show gender equality has been recognized global and has had a positive impact in various fields. For example, in law and human rights, the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, which has been ratified by more than 189 countries, demonstrates a global commitment to gender equality. In education, a UNESCO study from 2022 showed that children of educated mothers are 50% more likely to survive past the age of 5. This is because educated mothers provide better care and have better knowledge of health practices, leading a lower infant mortality rate and better life prospects for their children. In social development, according to the IMF report in 2021, when women have equal access to resource property rates decreased by 30%, especially in developing countries. This data and facts show that gender equality not only supports social justice but also brings real benefits in economic, social, health, and political development. According gender equality is investment for a better future for everyone.
Thank you for both teams for presenting your arguments. From the pro side, we heard about the importance of providing equal opportunities for all individuals, regardless of gender. They emphasize that gender equality is not just about individual rights, but also about creating a more inclusive and fair society where opportunities are wide open for anyone, whether male or female, to pursue careers, education, and social roles according to their choices. On the other hand, the contra team reminded us of the importance of biological and natural roles in determining the roles of each gender in society. They argue that enforcing equality without considering these differences could lead to imbalance or even disrupt the social order that has existed for centuries. In the family, for instance, the unique role of motherhood cannot be equated with the role of fatherhood. In a certain profession requiring physical strength, the biological differences between men and women must be taken into account. We cannot entirely reject one side or the other. Gender equality must indeed be our goal, but it's important to understand that any politics or approaches must consider fairness and diversity, as well as respect for existing biological and social differences. To build a just society, we must strive for balance where each individual, regardless of gender, is given the same opportunity to grow while also recognizing and valuing the roles that exist based on their condition and abilities. Therefore, gender equality is not just about equalizing roles, but about giving everyone the freedom to choose their life path while appreciating the natural roles that exist without limiting their potential. What do you think? Is gender equality the right solution, or is it just a utopia? Share your thoughts in the comments below.